Welcome to this episode of Shem Golf Academy Lessons. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button below and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you can get notification every time we upload a new video. Today, I want to talk about effective practice on the range. How can you maximize your time on the range to make sure that you are actually practicing something that's gonna improve your game? Tip number one, always work on one or two things per session. Don't try to work on the whole swing when you're going to the range. So decide if today I'm struggling with a slice, what part of the swing do I want to work with? Because the slice can happen because of the grip, a stance, alignment, takeaway. All those things can contribute to whatever it is that you're trying to work on. So decide to change or to work on two things. Like I said, the things that are constant: grip, aim, alignment, posture, every swing. You have to practice it every time you go on the range. On the swing today, I can practice. I can decide I'm just practicing my takeaway. Okay? So how do I get the back? And that's all I focus on. What happens after that becomes an afterthought. Okay? So I perfect. If I take my club back and I'm in the right position at the top and my swing or my ball doesn't end up where I want to go, it doesn't really bother me much, because today all I'm focusing is on that. Okay? It might be that day you're focusing on the transition, smooth transition. Okay? That's all I will focus on doing for that session. Okay? And ensure that you're focusing on one or two things. When you focus on the backswing, transition, follow through, okay, point of impact, on the whole swing, it's very hard to improve because there's nothing in particular that you are sharpening. So when you go to the range, take one or two things and work with them. Two, go through your routine on most of the shots. Okay? So when I go to the range, yes, if I'm working on one part of my swing, I will have an alignment stick, set myself up with the alignment stick so that I have a consistent target. Okay? It also helps me work on my alignment so that I don't have to spend a lot of time reading my alignment. So I know I have the stick there, I know where I'm aiming. So every time I set my feet, I know it's parallel to the alignment stick. Okay? So for the first half or even 60% of the practice, I'll just focus on that one thing. Okay? As you can see, I already have incorporated the alignment, the aim, the alignment with the alignment stick. Now I just have to make sure my grip is correct and my posture is correct. Okay? I'm done with that basic part of the practice. On the next 30 to 40% of your time, I will remove the alignment stick. Okay? And now I'll go through the process like I go through or pre-shot routine that I use when I'm on the course. I'll get behind the ball, I'll check my target, I'll get my line, I will align myself, do whatever I do pre-shot, whether I wiggle the club, whether I look, whatever I do on my pre-shot routine, I'll go through it and hit the ball. Okay? So make sure that in every session you go, while you're working on one or two things, the first 60% of your time there, the next 30 to 40% of your time, work on your pre-shot routine. The beauty of the pre-shot routine is that it helps you get more consistent and reduces the clutter in your head when you're playing. Because if you make it a routine, something that you're doing over and over again, when you're on the course, you don't have to think about it. You will be on auto drive and you'll do that process. And it relaxes you and puts you in a state that allows you to hit your best shot under the circumstances. I hope these tips help you get more value from your practice sessions and help you improve your playing when you get to the course. Okay? We have to learn on the range what we want to do on the course. Remember, grip, aim, alignment, posture, every shot. Okay? Limit the number of things you're trying to work on to two, one or two per session. Okay? First half, work specifically on those one or two things, whether it's the backswing, whether it's the transition, whether it's just making sure you're at the right position at the top, whether it's the downswing, one or two things. Break down your swing. Limit it to two things. The last 30 to 40% of your practice, now incorporate your routine, including those one or two things you're working on, and try to see if you get better results with that. I guarantee you, if your practice sessions are effective, your scores will drop. Thank you again for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, follow, tell your friends to follow us as well as we continue to strive to help you improve your game every week. Until next time, enjoy your practice sessions.